Raised a whole lot of questions. This is our local supermarket when it comes to the watermelons. And
I don't care what nobody say. It's not going to happen. And if they do, if they try, if they attempt, they're going to have a problem.
Scott Bernhard here, back with another video with my brother. Talk to him, man.
What's going on, man? It's Ralph, 39th and Lennox Health Station, Black Seed Brothers. Sam, here with Scott. What's going on, bro?
I'm alive and well. The reason why we're sitting here and we're talking brother to brother, we need to unify and we need to collaborate on certain situations and certain things happen in our neighborhood, right? You have a business called the Black Seed Brothers, where you supply the watermelons throughout Harlem and throughout New York City. Some problems from the powers that be that's trying to shut y'all down. While we're here to speak to the people and to understand your side of the story, what's your name, what's your origin, and how did you come up with this idea that you have today? Talk to him, man.
I'm from this block. It's my block. I grew up right there in that building 50. Been here my whole life.
So you from Harlem?
We on 39th and Lennox. Right
Shout out to Big L, you know. Yeah.
My man Light introduced me to the watermelon game. You know what I'm saying? So it's been circling around Harlem for a long time. We just trapped it out. But the whole thing is, it's the culture. It's a whole culture. And we see that how it resonates to the community. And now we really trapped in. So now we dedicate our whole life to the watermelon. And we see the benefits that it has. So we went from students, we still students, right? And we being taught. We following the way of the seeded watermelons. You know what I'm saying? What it do for the community and health, period, for the community. So that's where we at with it right now. We found a purpose, we have a purpose. Before we knew we had a purpose, but we was just outside or whatever. You know what I'm saying? For $1. But now the dollar comes second, health comes first, safety comes first. So.
Would you say instead of just focusing on monetary gain, you want to focus on the health of the people and the well-being of the people, knowing that you are supplying something that's going to help increase their longevity with the watermelon, with the fruits, and with the service that you provide?
Can't eat money.
Talk to him.
You get what I'm saying? So that's like the basics of it. Like, you can't eat money, you can't eat your clothes. You need clothes for, you know what I'm saying, warmth, but you can't eat these cars, your jewelry. You can't eat none of these things. Right? So what you're gonna wind up doing is trading those things in for your health. Right? Anybody give up all their material things to get in health. The guy that's trading his wealth for health. Right? So now you can't even eat gold. Right? You can't eat gold. So you can collect it, but you can't eat it.
Right.
So from that perspective, we looked at it like, okay, well, if you look around Lennox Avenue, access to food out the ground, we concrete jungles. So
right.
Everything, yo, what's good, bro? Everything that we're doing right now is coming from behind the metal gates. You look at the metal gates. This things is basically an emergency. We're in a state of emergency as a people because we don't have access to nutrition, right? Or let alone food, but let alone nutrition. Like, we got food, but you gotta have monetary money to get it.
Right.
And we wanna kinda like slow that down. Like, if you're hungry, you shouldn't have to, if you don't got no money, you can't eat. You know what I'm saying? So now that leads to crime, right? Because now these guys out here, they high, because they got problems, trauma problems, then they got no money, so now they grumpy, high. You know what I'm saying? Grumpy high is a criminal. They gonna be a criminal.
Right.
Grumpy and high, like, and he hungry.
Right.
Grumpy, high, and hungry. So there's a lot of things that, you know what I'm saying, we, in our neighborhoods, everything is about money, 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 money.
Right.
We got other issues outside of money.
Absolutely, and I totally agree. You know, you from Harlem, I'm from the Bronx, right? So we pretty much just right across the bridge. Growing up, all I see is the liquor store. All I see is the Chinese food spot. All I see is the Giovanni's Pizza. All I see is the Kennedy. All I see is the fried this, the fried that. Nothing that's there to actually benefit our people and nothing that is there to actually help our people on a nutritional level. So when all these chronic illnesses and chronic diseases happen in our family, people wonder where is it coming from, not knowing that it's from the food that you are eating. It's from the things that you are ingesting into your body. How is it that something so positive that you are bringing, I call it, you are literally healing Harlem. Time that I even recognize that, whoa, there's a watermelon stand. You know, these people are selling fresh fruits, fresh this, fresh that, supplying smoothies to the community. I was like, no, y'all literally healing Harlem. You explain to me how is it that something so positive is getting pushed back and these people are trying to literally take you all out? Speak to me about that. Jen, of these people trying to like shut you down, the city trying to shut you down, is all because of what happened in the past, or those 2 years ago.
Yeah, because they skipped procedure when they sent them. They sent enforcement here. Like, we never had
Right.
a Department of Health violation.
Right.
We never had these things. You just sent enforcement. Oh, they ain't yada. The only good thing is that we was in talks with the city back in April about this situation that we had. It's just that when we, over the summertime, business went crazy.
Yes.
And then we went with everything. Trucks started coming in. And then, some people were like, oh, it's too many trucks on the block. Well, these are things that I eliminated, you see as right now. Being in the neighborhood, so you can put the spotlight on these kids that's working. These kids that's been working, and they been putting this work in, and they don't even know what they did wrong. And they didn't do nothing wrong.
Can I give you your flowers real quick? Because this summer is when I started to see the youth and the children get involved in the summer youth. I did summer youth back in the day, you know what I'm saying? But I was working with children. You had youth, you had young adolescents working with you while you were cutting up the watermelon and serving the fruits to the community. And I want to give you flowers for that, because you provided a safe haven, a safe space for the youth to actually do something productive rather than doing something negative and doing something destructive. Because it's all around them, but it's all about the choices that you make. So I want to salute you on that, my man. How did that make you feel?
We been doing that for years.
Okay.
Like, this is like, we always had the youth with us. It's just that one time I was in my man's spot, you know what I'm saying? And the homies like, yo, you know what I'm saying, we got more summer youth. I was like, all right, sign them all up. Cases, and it was like, we could put them to work. Like, we got a system that could work for the kids, and we keep them out, and they like doing it.
Right.
And they like doing it. If you go interview the kids, I think this interview should have been for them. You get what I'm saying? Like, I understand where they're coming from, and they all got different traumas, just like we had different traumas, right? So it's like, but they're emotionally intelligent. They know they're not supposed to feel like that.
Right.
So I like the fact that they want to try. So they want to do better. So we got to make sure we got the next best plan coming for them. We gotta have these programs set up for them.
Yes.
So they could just be, you know what I'm saying, interactive, not just sitting here telling them, oh no, don't do this. Like, they young boys. Like, they need to be around men. You know what I'm saying? That
I
can
agree.
show them. Yeah, like some guys see brothers is doing. Like, we take them and really do manly stuff.
You know what I mean? It's that, like, you got to set the example for the youth, because they're so influential. Social media realm, the TV, what they going on in their neighborhood is so influential, but it's like, who are they being influenced by? Set them in an environment like this, so like, okay, let them know the value of hard work. Let them know the value of entrepreneurialism. Let them know on the value of owning your own business and becoming your own boss. That ingrains something in them, for them to be like, you know what, I need to go on the straight and narrow and not on the wide and destructive path.
Seconds away out here.
Yeah.
But from even being a body, catching a body.
Talk that real. We in the
block.
danger zone. We on 139th and Lennox, my man.
We on the block.
You
So
know
it's
what I'm
like,
saying?
10-year experience of being in business in my own neighborhood taught me a lot.
Wow.
Taught me a
10
lot.
years.
10 years, man. You know what's so crazy? And
People see the glory but don't understand the story, man.
I
The
feel
trials
like-
and tribulations,
Yes.
the hard times. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah. The times that you in the red, you in the deficit.
Make things, we create things, we manifest things. So everything that everybody's responding right now to the things that we manifested. Still 139th and Lennox. Now the whole world responds to 139th and Lennox. They responding from the energy that we project as a unity. You know what I'm saying? As a unit, that's what they responding to. And that shows you right there, that can show the whole world that what can happen when you work together.
Right.
When we work together, this shit easy. This shit happen.
I have a saying called collaboration over competition. We're stronger as a unit. We've been separated for far too long as black men. We've been separated for far too long as people in general. So now, why don't we all come together? Okay, you got something that you're special at, you got something that you're special at, you got something you're special at. All right, let's all come together and create a collective.
Go on tour. That's what we keep
That
talking
go on
about.
tour.
Squeegee kids in Baltimore, like, Squeegee kids need to be interviewed. Like, I want to meet the Black Sea Brothers. Want to meet Squeegee kids.
Okay.
I became for Squeegee kids because they just starting to stay out of trouble. They could be doing a whole bunch. They come from Baltimore. Like they could be doing a whole bunch of other stuff. They like, you know, I'm gonna wash windows. I come up with a program for them to wash windows, right? Like that's what they want to do instead of banning them and giving them a hard time.
Right.
You know, I ain't been down there in a little minute, so now it's like, in a couple of weeks I gotta watch the news when I see it. With the same problem, then we need to come up with a program for them so they can be doing it and know how to do it.
Right.
So they can have access because they got the energy to do the right thing. That's crazy though.
So, I got 2 more questions for you. 2 more. This is a great interview, by the way. You hit the like button for sure, you know, comment down below. With the neighborhood, your neighborhood, describe your impact with what you're doing right now with the Black Sea Brother business.
Now, I don't like to talk for people, right?
Right.
Right now, a lot of people pissed off about this whole shutdown. We got about 1,700 petitions, 1,700 signatures signed on that petition, right?
The shutdown. How was the impact back then? Like, what were like the reviews, and how would you describe the impact of what you're doing for the community?
Ask yourself, you was here?
Come on, man, listen. No, I mean, listen, of course, a lot of people to the business. Yeah, I brought a lot of people to the business.
You're part of the community.
No, of course.
We can start talking to people.
You know, business was great and we was doing good in the community. And we definitely do it, so we need it back.
Okay, listen, we need it back. We definitely need it back, brother.
Now, it was a whole lot of people out here just raging out on the corner. They was upset. They wanted to know why this was being taken away from them.
Yes.
You know, raised a whole lot of questions. This is our local supermarket when it comes to the watermelons. And
right.
you know, I'm constantly here grabbing whole watermelons, so I'm more than certain that the seniors and everybody else who find this location to be convenient was upset.
And would you say that him providing such a service is making Harlem more healthy?
Say that, yeah. Watermelon is a healthy source. I don't see if he's doing anything wrong.
Right.
He's not taking away from nobody.
Fruits, smoothies.
No, 100%.
You know, this man was providing everything.
Yeah, it was a variety of things. You know, it was a variety of fruits and vegetables out here. Convenient, 100%.
Yes, it
know?
was. Nice to meet you.
You too.
So I'm using my YouTube platform, I'm using my social media platform to bring more awareness to what is going down, the Black Sea Brothers business, the situation, and to talk more about it and what we can do to support and make sure that this gem does not get crushed.
Ms. Dolina Duzant, also known as Didi. Most people know me as Didi. I'm a certified community advocate. I also am the co-founder of the Malcolm X Beautification Group. We have a composting site. We also have a small community garden, and we clean up the avenue along Malcolm X Boulevard from 145th to 135th Street. We make sure we plant flowers, we clean up the trash, and we also make sure the city planted some more trees.
Really making Harlem more healthy.
Well, more healthy and more inviting and appealing, the aesthetics and appealing for people to come. We need options. We don't need another nail salon. We don't need another bodega or corner store.
We got enough of those.
Too many. We don't need another liquor store. We don't need that.
Talk to him, please.
We've had enough of that over the years.
Yes.
So when you have other businesses coming in that's going to give us other options, then we don't have to go all the way downtown.
Yes.
To get what we want. If it's right here in our community, it's gonna happen like that no more. We're gonna be out here supporting Black Seed.
Yes.
Because one, they have a healthy option. Two, they compost with us. So all their watermelon rinds and all their biodegradable foods that they use to make their juices come straight to our composting site right there on 139th Street between Lenox and 7th.
Say, has been your experience from the service that the Black Sea Brothers has provided thus far in this?
Very welcoming. Everything starts with customer service. He knows their clients. He treats them well. Hires the youth.
Yes, he does.
The youth from for the site program, the summer youth program, and he hires older men and women who need a job. So he's giving people employment. So not only they can pay their rent, buy food, and when you have those things in place, your self-esteem goes up. Donated to our cleanup by giving us watermelon juice, which is a good thirst quencher.
Yes, it is, and it's very healthy. The H3O2.
He don't add nothing. It's pure watermelon juice, seeds extract. He don't add no sugar or nothing like that. I'm definitely gonna make sure his vision comes to fruition, and the right people and the people that need to know about what's going on, I'm gonna make sure they know. I'm not gonna do it. No other fruit stand, and mark my word, is coming on this corner. I don't care what nobody say. It's not going to happen. And if they do, if they try, if they attempt, they're gonna have a problem.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
All right.
The question to you is, what can we do to support you and to make sure wonderful thing that you have going on in the community continue to thrive and increase its longevity? People in the camera, what can they do right now?
Sign a petition. Sign a petition. Sign a petition. Let's show the strength in numbers. They keep saying strength in numbers, and we don't have no voice at all. Right? We don't stick together with nothing. Right? Sign a petition for health in the community, in the urban communities. Now, as we can see, that this is a health thing that happens not just only in Harlem, but it happens in Flint, Michigan, it happens in Ohio, it happens like anywhere, somewhere that something's not being done and it's being ignored and the noise and injustice. That's what we need to do. And we want the green light to come into to stay in our own community, but to actually go into other communities. So in order for us to have this impact, we gotta have signatures. When you get about 100,000, 200,000 signatures, the White House gotta hear it, right? So now let's put the black people, let's rally up and get everything. This is something that we all can agree on. We all want watermelons.
Right. I want my watermelon.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
So the movement that comes behind it is that we moving together and we putting the money back into the neighborhoods. Now it should be no problem with this, right? Because everybody else run their communities. Every ethnic group runs their communities. Why are we not running ours? And why are we not actually sharing the money within each other? Now, that's a question that needs to be answered at a higher scale. Just ask the straight up question. You got a lot of these other political questions that go this way, go over there. Just ask them, all right, cool, we got our own plan. All right, we got our own plan. We have our own, what you would say.
We have our own systems.
Our own systems, right? We got everything that's set up. Just, all right, permit us to go and don't give us a hard time.
Now, this video is gonna be seen by thousands of people. Yeah. Is there an electronic signature that they can sign?
Yeah, if you go on Black Seed Brothers Instagram and click the link, you go right on to the petition, and then you sign right up.
All right.
Sign right up.
That will be in the description below. Please sign the petition. Please sign the petition. All right. I appreciate you all so much. Listen, this has been an interview that I wanted to do for a very long time. You know, but time didn't permit it to happen in the summertime because I was back and forth traveling. But once I heard that my brother was in need, guess what? I am forever my brother's keeper. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna make sure I use my platform to bring more eyes to the situation, to bring more attention to the situation, and I'm just doing my part as a wellness warrior. And as a wellness warrior, you gotta fight for what you believe in at the end of the day. I believe in him, I believe in this business, and this is what I'm doing right here, man. I appreciate you so much, brother. Check out the Black Seed Brothers on Instagram. Support them. Check out the website. If you're in New York City, support them as well, too. They do deliveries with a nice truck and everything. It's your boy, Scott Bernhard. Rate, comment, like, share, and subscribe. Shout out to my brother, Terrell. You know what I'm saying? I call him Rel.
Black Seed Bros want to get right.
Let's go.
So, Scott, what's up, man?
Hey, man, work hard, bro hard, man. Let's get it, man. Appreciate you, my brother.
Appreciate you,
listen, man, collaboration over competition, man. We stronger as a unit, man. Peace, world.
Ooh, that thing healthy. Paper bag with the greens, I'm gonna ring it up like house keys.